Okay, hi everyone, welcome to this video today on Packet Trace. Today we're going to be doing something interesting. We're going to be setting up a data center with two offices. So what we want to do is we'll start off here with our home city. We'll rename this Waterford City, as I'm from Ireland, and city Waterford is a city here in Ireland in the southeast. So we were renamed Waterford. So I'm going to change this name to data center. And we'll zoom out, click here in our wiring closet, and we're going to put in 4 cabinets. And there will be 4 servers in each cabinet. So what I want to do, I'm going to click here on switches. I want to put a 2960 switch in each cabinet. Try and move these up. I can't seem to move this last one up. Okay, we'll just carry on anyway. So I want to put in 4 servers in each cabinet, or each rack, I should say. Okay. Right, that doesn't seem, I'm trying to just move the servers up a little bit. Doesn't seem to be working. What we can do anyway, we can move on. And what I want to do next is I want to zoom in and I want to wire the servers up. Or sorry, cable them up, I should say. That's all the servers on that side done. The next one I wire this, connect this switch to this one. This switch to this one. And okay, there we go. Try and move that server up a little if I can. Right. Okay, so now we can zoom out and see our server, all our servers. So there's four in this one, four, so 4, 8, 12, 16 servers. So what I want to do next is I want to set the IP address for each of the servers. So we'll start with this one. So our starting IP address for this one is 192.168.0.2. One. So let me just check my IP addresses. So the IP address for this is 192.168.0.4. So we'll do the IP address for this one. So the IP address is 192.168.0.5, and we'll set our default gateway as 192.168.0.1. Okay, so we'll set the next IP address for this server will be 192.168.0.6, 192.168.0.1, one 192.168.0.7, so yeah, so that's 0.7. So we'll do our next server. Uh, 8. So if we click hover over each server, we'll just go back, check our IP configuration. That's fine. I just want to check the IP on this server. That's 0.7. I'll check this server here. IP configuration 0.8. And we'll do this server here. 192.168.0.9. 192.168.0.1. So we'll set the IP address for this server as 192.168.0.10. So this IP address will be 192.168.0.11. This IP address will be 192.168.0.12. So just making sure. Yeah, and the last server here on this cabinet IP address will be 192.168.0.13. And so the IP address for this server will be 192.168.0.14. And the last IP address for the server will be 192.168.0.17. And our default gateway will be 192.168.0.1. Okay, so that's the data center built. So next we want to create a new building, office building. So what we want to put in now is we want to put in a new wiring closet. We want to put in a new rack. And now we want to put in a copper patch panel. And want to put in a 2960 switch. And what I want to do now is I want to connect this office building back to the data center. So to do that, I'll click here on the copper straight through panel, wiring closet, rack, switch 4, fast Ethernet, main wiring closet, rack, switch 0, and we'll go port fast Ethernet 06. So now that office building is connected back to the data center. So next we want to put in our server. Want to wire this up to here. And next what I want to do is I want to set the IP address of the server. So go click on IP configuration. So our IP address will be 192.168.0.18. And our default gateway will be 192.168.0.1. And next we want to go to services, click on DHCP. So our default gateway here will be 192.168.0.1. And our start IP address will be 192.168.0.19. We click on save and we click on. Next, we want to add the copper wall mounts here and here. Next, we want to wire these up. Go back to our wiring closet and we want to wire it in to the switch. Back, and now we want to do the same here for this one. We'll wire this in. Now next we want to add our computers. We'll connect these up. Now we want to make sure each of the machines can get an IP address, so we click on DHCP. Okay, so if it doesn't work, click on static and DHCP again. Okay, try it again. And since there, DHCP was successful. And now we want to add in 4 computers here. We want to set the IP address for these computers. You can see DHCP was successful. Successful. So let's go back to our first computer here and let's see if we can ping one of the servers back in the data center. So we'll pick the IP address. So we'll go ping 192.168. Sorry, 192.168.0.6. And you can see we were able to ping one of the servers back in the data center. So that worked. So what I want to do now is I want to click back. I want to zoom out and I'm going to add another office building. Click on it. I'm going to zoom out. Sorry, I just want to delete that. And what I want to put in is I want to put in a wiring closet. I want to put in a cabinet. Zoom out. I want to put in a copper patch panel. And I want to put in a 2960 switch. What I want to do now is I'm going to click back and back again, and I want to connect this office back to our data center. Rack switch 0, and we'll connect it here to fast Ethernet port 0.7. And so what I want to do next is I want to put in a server here. I'm going to click zoom in. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. So what I want to do next is I want to set the IP address for this server, and the IP address I'll be starting with will be 192.168.0.27. And our default gateway will be 192.168.0.1. And we click here on services, DHCP. Our default gateway will be 192.168.0.1. And our start IP address will be 192.168.0.28. And we click on save and on. And we click back, and now we want to put in our copper wall mount here and a second one here. And now I want to wire this up. Up here, I'm going to wire it in. And 4. So what I want to do is I want to connect this one here. I want to connect the last 4 ports of the patch panel to the switch. Yeah. Now I want to add a few computers. I'll click here on desktop, click IP configuration and DHCP. So if it fails, go back to static and click DHCP again. And see there, DHCP was successful. Okay, now I want to add 4 computers here. Now I want to assign an IP address to each of the machines. I click on desktop IP configuration and DHCP. Then click on static and DHCP again. Might have to do this a few times. Okay, perfect. DHCP was successful. And now we'll just go to command prompt and we'll type ping. And let's see if we can ping one of the servers in the data center. So we'll go ping 192.168.0.16. And you can see we received a reply from one of the servers back in the data center. So we'll zoom out here. And this is how our topology looks. So this is our data center, office building 1, office building 2, and we can click here. And If we zoom out, and here are all our servers again in our data center. So I'm going to leave it here today for this video. If you like listening, please consider like, sharing and subscribing. Thank you.